Hey, thank you for joining. My name is UnraisedHeart. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, all my friends, my sharks, my shrimps, my seagulls, and my sharks and my chums. How are y'all doing? I am a shark, and today we're going to be watching a papameat video. This is my first one reacting to it with y'all on Twitch and live. So thank you for joining me. Yeah. So this is papameat, and this is the Horrors of Craigslist. Bum, bum, bum. He released it today. So I was like, you know what? While I'm streaming, I kind of want to watch this with y'all. So I was like, why not? And yeah, I did tell you my little story of like my not full experience because, you know, I can't give out too much details of it, but just a tiny little bit of a, this is my horror story. I wish I could give more about it, but out of respect of the person, I just gave you pretty much a synopsis of the red flag. So, yeah. Here we go. papameat, the Horrors of Craigslist. Ba-da-ba! I hope y'all can hear it.
Welcome back to the Papameat channel.
Hi.
How are you doing? How you doing? Come
We're
on,
doing
sit
well.
down,
How are
because
you?
Today we are delving into the wild
Papameat.
world of Craigslist.
Craigslist.
If you're purchasing something online, chances are you're heading to either Amazon or eBay, one of the big retailers, right? While this is standard, back in the day, there was a website that was surely competing with the big dogs of the internet commerce. Craigslist. In its heyday was massive. I mean, everybody used Craigslist.
You could find anything and everything off of Craigslist. Like, when I say everything, there's like, as you can see, there's sexy, too busy, happy hour, you know, like you can find it. If there's something you're wanting, it's on there.
Craigslist in all kinds of different ways, not even just for sales, but social meetups, all kinds of, it was just like a weird, odd message board. Kind of remind me.
There was also times where like, hey, weird, what is it? Like when you meet someone at a mall, but you're too shy to find them or like approach them kind of thing. And you're like, so I was at this location, at this time, on this day, and there was this really cute girl wearing this cute outfit. If that was you, I just wanted you to know I really like you. I was just really shy and you were with all your friends and I didn't want to approach you and be awkward and blah, blah, blah. But if you ever do read this, here's me and I would like to go on a date with you. A lot of people have done that and sometimes they actually do end up relationships in a good way. But most of the time, they just kind of read them and it kind of goes in the void.
Yeah, 4chan a bit. How it's laid out and the kind of different boards you could go to. But you could also specify it specifically to your area. It's kind of crazy. It separated itself from other shopping websites by allowing people to rant and post more than their unwanted junk. Sadly, the website has become a husk of its former self, but many weird, insane posts made there are either still up or have been preserved for us.
There's like a lot of weird posts. Some of them would be like not even furbished houses, really. There'd be like hollowed husk and there'd be like a bucket and maybe like one drain that would be like the quote the shower. I seen that stuff. Yeah, the human hamster. Hey, if it's out there, you know. So I think there was even like a weird post of someone found like a bed. I don't remember. It was like here in Texas, I believe. They found like a really weird bed with like weird stain on it. I don't fully remember. It was back like in high school, honestly. It was like one of those high school rumors. So don't mind me. I just remember there being a bed. I think that's the one where they said they found like bed bugs on it. They got it off Craigslist and there was a weird stain on it. And there was like stuff crawling all over and they were really, really curious. So they sent a picture to their friend and you know how school rumors kind of go around kind of stuff. Like when one thing gets replied, it's like, ew, what is that? I don't know. What is that? Ew, what is that? It kind of ended up being like that. So we know that kid for like having like the weird bed that he bought off Craigslist.
To see. And throughout its history, Craigslist has garnered a reputation for having some of the weirdest people on the internet, which is exactly why we're looking in it today. So, hide your credit card and lock your doors as we reveal some of the most depraved and crazy things that ever happened on Craigslist.
There's a lot of stuff that happens on Craigslist.
If you want a good idea of what kind of person Craigslist attracts, there's no better place to start than the weird stuff they purchase. Unlike Amazon, you could literally buy any...
I'd buy it. Actually, I wouldn't, not for that price, but that's funny as hell.
thing on Craigslist so long as someone listed it. In 2008, Chris Wilson purchased a dilapidated 300-foot-long cruise ship called the Aurora for $600,000 with the intention of restoring it.
Why not?
It's just awesome. The ship was built shortly after World War II and needed a lot of work. It's a huge ship. It's crazy. It's a war vessel, basically. When asked if he had any experience building ships, he said no, but insisted he was a fast learner and that he has rebuilt some cars in his past, claiming that he'd be just fine. I love that.
I mean, boy, the man had a passion project and he saw, yep, I'm gonna do it. Kind of how like I did with VTubing, honestly. That's like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Do you have any experience in this? Nope. You just went into it? Yep.
In total, the ship had 85 cabins, a theater, and a swimming pool that required over a...
Oh, dude. Okay, hold on. Did he... Okay.
In total, the ship had 85 cabins, a theater...
Did he if that's actually how he remodeled it, bro. He made it into his own house. He has his own live-in boat house. Dude, that is fucking legit. It has a theater. He built in a theater and a living... Dude, okay. We all thought he was crazy. We gave him shit. Fuck no, man. This guy had something. He was planning. He was... No, That's my uncle. Not really. If you're looking for a niece from the ocean, I'm here. I'll keep your... I'm not a good swimmer, but I'll protect the boat for you. I'm gonna go watch some movies. Dude, we're watching Lord of the Rings.
And a swimming pool that required over $1 million.
He has a swimming pool in there? Okay, fuck yeah, he's my uncle.
And renovations. So, for 15 years, Chris traveled the world, salvaging parts needed to restore the ship to its former glory. Progress had been going strong until 2023, when he was forced to sell the ship because a majority of the locals in the area thought the ship was an eyesore.
No!
I was gonna say, dude...
What? Locals, come on, man. He was building his house. Y'all could have had literally a boat party. Y'all are so mean. Y'all are so mean, locals. Come on. A theater boathouse. Just think of it. That's like the coolest shit ever.
Are you restoring a ship? Go f
No,
yourself.
yeah, exactly.
The Coast Guard towed the ship, but it began to sink and pollute the surrounding waters because of a massive hole in the ship's hull. The city's government then had to step...
I'm sorry. I've been crying so mad. If the picture we saw was like, him had this all restored and like little by little with each room and it sunk and started like the water. Oh no. Oh no. All that hard work. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. My heart goes to you.
And maintain water pumps in the ship's hull until it could be...
Bruh. Look at that. That is bruh. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Be salvaged for scrap. Many people theorize that the abandoned ship was haunted, which makes sense given Craigslist's reputation as a hotspot for items.
Yeah, someone bought it like a haunted, I forget what they're actually called, honestly, but they're the Jewish box that you get passed down from your grandmothers or your grandparents, and it's a chest. Actually, I don't think you get passed down. I think of which actually. Hold on, let me remember. Hold on, because they found things in it that was very questionable. It was a weird little tinket chest, like you would think like almost like a jewelry box where it kind of pops open on the top kind of stuff. And yeah, they said it was kind of weird box. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but they said they got it from their grandmother and they told them they were Judaism, I believe is the term I'm looking for. Their grandmother was, and they had this box. It had weird little knickknacks in it and some kind of like weird questionable stuff that they were very questioning on, and some photos, and like, yeah, we just want to make sure it ended up being like a haunted box. You're like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have opened that, by the way. Whoopsie!
I mean, as you remember, I'm pretty sure the divot box.
Divot! That's what it is! That's what it is! Yeah! Yeah! Divot boxes! He was literally about to say it. Thank you, Papameat.
Was sold on Craigslist.
eBay's haunted item, yeah.
The most fucking haunted object of all time was a Craigslist sale.
Yeah,
So who knows?
remember
I just want to
those.
say that falls into the HOA kind of thing too. I don't, dude. If I bought a, also,
Homeowners.
you've been around it how long?
Yeah.
Over a decade, and just now all of a sudden it's an eyesore. That's why I'd put cannons on it first.
Yeah, cannons.
Good.
Try to come by. Yeah.
I want.
Yeah, try to say something about it being an eyesore now. I got cannons. Look, watch this. No, wait, wrong button.
Yeah.
And just now all of a sudden it's an eyesore. That's why I'd put cannons on it first. Go ahead, say something.
Yeah, say something. We got cannons, bitches. What now?
I want you to. Also, a guy just.
For real, we got fucking cannons. What do you want to say when we have cannons? What do you want to say now? It's not an eyesore when we got cannons.
Being like, yeah, I restore hot rods. I can restore a full warship.
The confidence.
You have to have that. You have to have that confidence. You have to have that level of mystique and confidence about you. Christian
Oh, for
Helms was
real.
fortunate enough to have his backyard used as a set in 2012 for an episode of Anthony Bourdain's show, No Reservations.
Oh, that's
Years
cool.
later, he would list his primo ceramic grill on Craigslist, claiming that the spirit of Anthony Bourdain possessed it.
Bro. I bet you someone bought that.
That is so fucked up. Yeah,
That-
you can buy
that
my
is-
Anthony Bourdain haunted ceramic grill. That's gotta be.
The face did not help. The face did not help.
So fucked up. Yeah, you can buy my Anthony Bourdain haunted ceramic grill. That's got to be illegal, right?
No.
No.
Is that illegal? Couldn't the family sue you?
Are you gonna prove his ghost is not in there? Good luck.
Yeah, for real. What, you gonna do like a seance, bring in a Ouija board? Anthony Bourdain, are you in my grill? Moves it. Yes. See, he's in my grill, guys.
Well, he never liked you anyways. That's why he's not talking to you right now. He talks to me all the time.
That's the.
That would be the bullshit shot I'll be pulling. Like, see, he came in, he's like, fuck this guy, I don't want to talk to him. He whispered in my ear right now, he's saying, go put some lemon in his water.
The thing, oh my god, that's a huge loophole. Because you could say, like, this thing's haunted by, like, Anthony Bourdain, and then say it's saying the most fucked up shit. And they can't
Oh,
do
for real.
Okay, they can't.
Because you're like, a ghost said it.
A ghost said it.
It has. There's got to be some kind of law.
Rights of publicity. Producing and selling merchandise with others' likeness on it.
No, I can't believe it. He claimed the grill loves dirty water hot dogs and tubed meats, isn't a fan of craft beer or Guy Fieri, and refuses to cook meatless meats and blast music by Midwestern punk rock band The Dead Boys. The listing for $450 sold quickly and gained a lot of attention because of how insane the listing sounded. When asked if it was
Wait a minute, how much did it sell for? 'Cause I was trying to understand, like, the first part. Wait, what? It was being sold for $450, but it nearly... Hold on, the actual smoker and add-ons were nearly $200 and $2,500 per the post, but it's being sold for $450, and the spirit of Bourdain is listed as priceless. Helm is selling the smoker so he can upgrade to a new one. Already, he's gotten some serious inquiries along... with not some serious ones. What the fuck?
dollars sold quickly and gained a lot of attention because of how insane the listing sounded. When
Okay.
asked if it was really possessed, he said he made all this stuff up to sell the grill quicker.
Now you could be sued for libel.
Now it's super
Now you
libel.
can be
Also,
sued, yep.
you're not gonna. It's $450.
Yeah, what are you gonna
Imagine
do?
that story just to be like.
The funny thing is, I believe if I'm not mistaken, it's literally under the one law of it being like $500, but I think that's with stealing.
For $450 seems a bit silly. Sometimes the most unexpected things become hot.
5 picks of new, very clean blonde short wigs, only $10 each. $10? What?
Commodities, like a butt-shaped pumpkin. The owner of the post had to stop allowing offers because their phone had been flooded with numbers
What the
of people
fuck?
desperately trying to get their hands on the butt-shaped pumpkin.
You think?
I mean, it's a butt-shaped pumpkin.
People have bought it to fuck it for sure. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. A little corkscrew and a little. Definitely. Or how a vegan man needed to quickly sell 20 pounds of
Free
bacon.
bacon? Oh my gosh, free bacon? Holy shit. Oh my gosh, hell fuck yeah. Oh.
Ex-wife stocked his fridge with as a...
Oh, my mouth is salivating on that thickness of that bacon. Oh. Look at those cuts. Those look so good. Oh, man. I'm not much of a bacon eater, but I would... Oh, that looks so good. Free 20 pounds of bacon. I would not be able to eat all that, but look how good that bacon looks. And speaking of food, I'm going to go get my nuggies real quick, everybody. Oh, that looks so good. It looks like the right amount of gristle and fat and it's thick. Oh, dude, that'd be like great for like honey pepper smoke. Oh, that'd be so good. Chicken nuggies. All right, back to the show. I'm going to be eating as we're watching this too, okay? Heads up.
Sick joke. On the opposite side of the spectrum, some items are left to rot in the owner's possession. One person was trying to sell their grandpa's 18-foot sailboat. The only issue was that it was stuck in their backyard pool. After their grandpa couldn't sail anymore, he hired a crane to take his boat from the marina and drop it in his pool in his backyard.
Hey.
Now the seller was stuck with a massive sailboat and no way to use it, and they said the boat was free to anyone who could get it the hell out of there. The only condition was that you couldn't damage any of the landscaping or block walls during the removal process, which
Okay, but still free.
Right now, your grass is gonna get tore up a little bit. All right. The boat was also missing a trailer as well as parts of the poles that hold the sails and the sails themselves. The impossible feat of removing a partially scrapped boat resulted in the post going untouched. No. Yeah, you want to come work a 40-hour work week for a month trying to get this boat in my backyard?
Yeah,
and
no,
also,
for
you
real.
You keep this junk. I don't pay you to do any of it.
It looks like a nice boat.
It looks like a nice boat.
It looks like a nice boat, but even for free for all that hard work with no damaging, I would still have to buy, like, we would have to buy a crane. I would have to buy a trailer. I would have to buy, like, the parts to fix it. I was just trying to figure out how to get it out of the pool without damaging. Because even then...
Much of a headache.
Not worth it.
Because also, to me, it sounds like a trap where the guy's like, you break it, you buy it. And I feel like he's wanting to get some landscaping. Also, to my landscape.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That could be like, hey, you damaged my landscape, you gotta repair it. Free landscaping, boom.
So you owe me X.
A little trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, a little sailboat trap.
It's a trap. Hey, just wanted
It's a trap!
to take a quick second to thank our favorite sponsor that we do on this channel, Gamer Subs.
Gamer
Give them a shout out
Subs!
because we have the best flavor they've ever put out. Are you low on energy? Do you like tasty beverages? Then consider getting raw meat right now. We get
Raw
enough of these
meat.
bad boys
Haven't
in
tried
big
it yet.
cans. We get to put them in cans and put them in stores, making it easier, colder, crispier, more
Boba!
tasty for you to
That
consume.
one's good.
And oh baby, is it good. Also, does your dick get hard?
Waffles!
when the anime goes? We got shakers for that. Hey, shake the shaker like you do your cock and let it explode in your mouth. The flavor's awesome. What am I talking about? You decide. Thank you, Gamer Subs, for sponsoring this channel, and be sure to use this promo code.
That was
Be sure
funny.
to tell them I
Thank you,
sent you,
Papameat.
and support Gamer Subs because they fucking rule and they support this channel.
They're
more
really
than
great.
fucking anyone.
They honestly have really good flavorings. Honestly, Blowhole Blast is my favorite so far. I have not been able to try very many. I don't like lean. Lean taste is nasty. Jacket. You should do it. I'll talk to you like later. I have a dumb idea. But yes, what was I doing? Pop me. If you haven't tried Gamer Subs, I would recommend it. It's really good. The flavors are really nice. There's something for everybody. Not all the flavors are going to be like, the same. Each one is like, each flavor is different. I don't like lean. It tastes clean. Blowhole Blast tastes like a blue Hawaiian that you get at a bar without the alcohol. Is really good. And I just realized he's wearing a Silent Hill t-shirt. He's wearing a Silent Hill t-shirt. And that's Silent Hill 2. Papameat, you're wearing a Silent Hill 2 t-shirt. Yay! Oh, it's a jacket. Sorry, jacket, not shirt. Jacket. It's a hoodie. Sorry, hoodie. It's a hoodie. I wear a jacket. He wears hoodies. But still, same thing. Okay? He's wearing Silent Hill. It's so cool. But yeah, no, totally recommend Gamer Subs. Really great flavors. Comes in really fast, honestly, unless it's a pre-order item, then it takes a second. Other than that, customer service, really great. Amazing. 100%.
Back to the video. Another insane item that was never sold was an entire town. Seneca, California was a former gold mining town that has since been abandoned.
Dude, I would buy that. That's cool as fuck.
And turned into a ghost town. The original owners who purchased it in 1970s had sat on it for decades, barely maintaining it. And in 2013, 2013 stuff lately.
2013. God, I feel old.
In 2013, they attempted to sell the property for $225,000.
I don't have the money.
Nobody was interested. The town itself had a bar, tons of old cabins, and abandoned mining equipment.
Dude! Fuck yeah! Okay, I will buy it. I'll buy it. Mining!
It also lacked any modern amenities such as running water, electricity, and is located in the remote desert, so, that's fun. The only selling point...
Hold on. Sounds like home. Oh my gosh. Ow, that was actually kind of a little spicy. I have barbecue sauce, and that one had like a straight pepper in it. So I used to live in the desert of California. It is a little rinky-dinky town called Ridgecrest, California. If you know where it's at, you know where it's at. If you know it's there, you know it's there. It's located, sorry, in the Mojave Desert. Let me actually get a drink real quick, because that pepper's still stuck in my throat. Hold on. That pepper's stuck in my throat, and I'm a little red right now. Okay. Okay. So in Ridgecrest, California, when I was a kid, this happened at least every summer or every other summer, depending on the season and how hot it is in the Mojave Desert. So in the summertime, this is going to sound weird. You would not believe me if I told you. In the Mojave Desert, it gets up to really, really hot. Almost about the highest that we got was 124 when I was a kid. And that was in the summer of like July or August. I don't remember. I remember there being no school that one day. But this one actually happened during school time. So this happened on a Monday or like a Tuesday. I remember it happened like early in the week, honestly. It kind of sucked because we had to use porta-johns. And we had to get bottled waters, and we had to ask for help from, I think, the mayor and someone else. I know we had to ask from, like, the military forces, but the military forces had to ask somebody else for it, so it was a whole process, Shane. Excuse me. So it happened to get to about 115 degrees this day, and it was not even midday. It was not even, like, 10 o'clock in the afternoon. I remember that because it was like math period class. And I was in 3rd grade. So yeah. So we were doing something. We were doing something with math, honestly, and then on the intercom we hear the principal tell us that due to unfortunate events, we will now be using porta-johns and bottled waters for sources of water. Please do not use the bathrooms, sinks, or any source of water that leads to the pipes. Thank you. Have a good day. And those kids are confused, like, what? What? And so we see the, okay, this is gonna be a little, like, TMI, but not TMI, but just like a, hey, this is what's up. So we saw the military guys actually coming in, giving us the waters and the porta-johns and setting everything up. And they were also giving us like boxed lunches or in some cases for some of the students, the MREs, the ready to eat meals. And because they couldn't use the water from the cafeteria at all. And when it comes to find out what had happened, due to it being so hot and the pipes being so old and so many, I guess like a lot of people are using water at the same time. Our water pipes have busted for the whole like area, for the school, parts of the base. It was actually a really big water source, honestly. And the pipe had busted. And it happened to be on the hottest day. So yeah, and it was also in the hottest week. So imagine that, being in the Mojave Desert with no water for like at least for a whole week. Yeah, on the hottest week of all. To me, this is home. This is home. We did have to leave school early a few times, especially when it got really, really hot on like the hottest days before like noon. Because when you're in the Mojave Desert, it gets blistering hot and you can't really be outside for very long, especially in the summers. Night times is really pretty, but it's really cold. It's gorgeous, honestly. I love it. There's a lot you can do in the desert, but not a lot at the same time. It's more scenery and like if you can survive it, if you don't mind being like the lone end, you're gonna have a lot of problems. And one of them is busted pipes during the hottest season of the time.
Was that the local bar had an active abandoned mining equipment. It also lacked any modern amenities such as running water, electricity, and is located in the remote desert, so that's fun. The only selling point was that the local bar had an active liquor license.
Hey,
Not bad.
that's not bad.
Already a moneymaker. It took 6 years to sell, and now the current owners let the liquor license expire with no plans to renovate. Okay. You take that town,
man.
what you do, Nick, is you'd have to get a septic system, spend a little money on it, right? But then you make it one of those old-timey Western towns.
Oh, like a tourist attraction.
Exactly, and there's an old-timey bar, liquor
That'd be almost like in Bishop, California.
license already there. You can get people drunk and have them go mine for gold. Or
Yeah, for
the fun
real.
thing that I liked when I was a kid, where you put the fake dinosaur bones in the ground and then...
Yeah. I happened to take a bite of that one. This would literally be just like Bishop, California. And there's also another small town that's right outside of El Cajon. It's almost like a Christmas town, but I wouldn't say it's a Christmas town. It gets really Christmassy because it's literally like a small town that would be like this. It's a village like almost, and the whole community comes together, and it's just like really, really amazing. But it's the same as in Bishop, where Bishop is more like a old, mountainy, small town up in the mountains of California. Literally, I mean, it's up in the mountains. Like, we burned our tire brakes going up there, kind of going down. And they make a killing off of that kind of shit. Like, people who come in, it's like a little tourist place. It's not much, but they do have something like this for kids to come in and for families to like who stop in and drop by, so they can make a small income and like revenue for the town. So it's not a bad idea. It takes a while, but yeah, no, you could actually do it.
Kids go like,
I've always wanted to do that.
oh, it's the best. It was awesome. There's this like this restaurant that was here way back in the day.
That's
called, like,
cool.
T-Rex or something, but it was like a
I want that. That's cool. I would go there. That's cool as fuck.
dinosaur themed restaurant. It was fucking awesome. Animatronic dinosaurs everywhere. And they had like a Build-A-Bear, but instead of a Build-A-Bear, it was like an archaeology
That is
dig
cool.
site. I loved it. It was awesome. It's gone now. It's gone. Never to return. Children have no imagination now. They have no will to go anywhere. They just have to be on their iPads. One of the best parts about Craigslist was its misconnections tab. My favorite. Misconnections is the best. Where people posted personal requests to find others they may have met. It was
Yeah,
moved in
that's what I was talking
2018,
about
but
earlier,
many of the best
misconnections.
posts still survive. In a post titled, "You Farted During Boyhood," a man is trying to find the man who farted during a movie and made his experience magical. He claimed
What?
that while watching the movie Boyhood, someone's fart broke the silence and changed the perspective of the film for him. He described it as a loud, deep, and masculine, and with the impact of a baseball bat hitting a leather couch, or George Foreman working the heavy bag. Is that the fart? After the laughter died down in the theater, another fart could be heard as the credits rolled, which he described as two giant hands clapping together. To him, the watching experience had been almost life-altering, and so he wanted to make a post hoping to find the man responsible for the gas and to thank him. I also just want to say, misconnections is
What the
best.
fuck?
Usually it's men seeking women.
Yeah.
Just want to say that. But it's
Gotcha.
usually something of like, you looked beautiful in your red dress. I ordered a hot cocoa. and you looked at me, and you I thought you looked at me, or something like that. To where they're so cryptic sometimes that it's like, how would anyone ever actually know that was them?
It's very delusional too. Of like, I held the door open, you gave me that look, and we both knew.
Yeah, it's definitely someone who's like a person, usually a man, is hyper fixating on like a woman smiling at him. Thank you. She loves me, that kind of thing. Yeah, but they're very fun to sift through. It's a little gold mine.
I want to know if any of them met up.
There has to be some success stories, right? I mean, it's got to be very slim. I don't know. We'd have to say.
Very, very slim.
Many people post to seek out others that they met while inside or near a dumpster.
What?
That's just gonna throw that out there. One woman claimed that she was running from aliens when she hopped inside a dumpster and found a man inside. The two shared a drink from his flask and discussed their love of grilled cheese, and sadly the romance had to end as the woman had to get out of the dumpster to go shit at a nearby gas station, and when she came back, the man was gone.
This sounds like a hallucination.
What about her? No, it's real. Now she's looking to meet up again behind the local McDonald's, and God willing, I hope it happens. But see, that's the beautiful thing of the misconnection.
Were you hallucinating? What the fuck did you drink? Girl, you're being chased by aliens. What the fuck were you on? Who did you meet? What did you drink? I'm concerned for you.
You get a lot of schizophrenic or just like drug hold brain people that are like, remember the aliens and we shared the flask and I had to take a shit. So you remember that?
Yeah.
There was one guy who came out though and he's just like, I remember. I've been missing you this whole time. Oh,
that'd be a love story.
That'd be an awesome love story.
That would be a weird love story.
To the missing connections page, hoping to find the man he came into contact with while naked dumpster diving. While out walking, he noticed a dumpster filled with DVDs and decided to hop in and dig around. Not wanting to dirty his clothes, he stripped down to only his sneakers.
Okay, that makes that makes sense. Coming into the post, naked man dumpster diving. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? Okay, this makes sense. You took off your clothes because you didn't want to get dirty. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'll let you pass.
Into town. While digging, he heard a noise outside the dumpster and saw the man he was looking for carrying trash bags. The interaction was brief as the man quickly turned around and walked back into the store before any words could be exchanged. And apparently,
I see this and I'm walking away. I'm not going to question. Nope.
The man he is looking for works for a local adult.
Oh, that makes it worse. Oh, that makes it funny and worse.
Video store and hopes he can love a 30-something man with a few good teeth. So also just want to say that also just shines a light.
You know what? Shoot for your chances.
Like that the DVDs were all.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that like in the dumpster. That kind of just dawned on me. Thank you, papameat. That the guy was dumpster diving in a porno place. And those DVDs were pornos. I thought they were normal DVDs.
Look at these.
He's just like, look at that.
Okay, now I'm thinking about that makes the situation a lot more funnier and worse at the same time because that poor guy who was just doing his job. Oh no! You're literally coming outside, getting rid of all these expired movies that nobody's gonna watch, and then you walk outside, bags full of DVDs, of corn DVDs, and you see a guy in his boxers digging around in the dumpster with all the corn of the DVDs that you just previously put in there. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I wouldn't know what to tell my boss.
A little Scrooge McDuck action. Come on, man. Also,
yeah,
I love
for real.
It's like he was unfazed. Of course, the guy's unfazed. You know how many fucking weird dumpster diving people? He's probably like, hey, what do you do?
Just
Just
another
open
day.
the loop thing. They've gone bad.
What
and
the
guy
fuck?
probably took it. He's just like, I'll bet you anything he'd make love to me tenderly. He'd lay me down soft.
If he works at the video store, just go in the video store. Why are you?
You know where he works.
That's more embarrassing that he knows what I look like. Well, I mean, he already knows what I look like, but I'm not really looking at it. He knows I was just in his dumpster looking through his corn. Now I'm not going to go in his shop asking, do you want to go on a date?
But see, that's the thing is he's a pussy about it. See, the misconnection tab a lot of the time is people that are not brave enough. Some people will be like, you work here. Go talk to them.
Yeah, you work at.
But it's them being like, I don't know. They gotta make the first move. Whatever.
Nah.
Hey, could you just be on the specific website at a certain time and see this? Also, the goal,
Yeah, for
the
real.
narcissism to be like, someone's like, that was incredible. I have to check the missing connections tab.
Why
You
would
know
I
what
check the
mean?
missing
Probably
connections
the most common
tab?
posts in the missing connections forum are people trying to find their true love. Almost all of them.
Yes.
It's love.
Yeah.
right?
Don't
if
do
it's
it.
about friendship, I'm always just like, you gotta stay away from that guy. But the love, see, love is blinding.
Well, the friendship is just like starred love. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
think it's a false sense of like, I'm just looking for a friend. You're not looking for you're looking for a friend who's all of a sudden it's like, oh, you want to go back to my place? No, I don't. Also, sometimes I think it's a lot of gay guys, closeted gay men, being like, just looking for a bud. To once again be like,
I'd fall for that trap, maybe.
sure, I can come up. Okay, come on up. Yeah, if there was
That's
ever
what
like
she
a
said.
Jeffrey Dahmer type, you'd be man.
Oh yeah.
A couple beers and watch the game. Okay,
Okay, let's go.
That
Let's
sounds
go.
like good-
Yeah.
This drink tastes funny.
Passes out.
Oh man, it tastes funny, but it's good.
Good.
Slam back. Like chocolate.
It's a bit chalky, but
In a
tastes
post
kind of good.
man of my
And all of a sudden,
dreams. A woman posted a picture of a man drinking
What the
beer
fuck?
in a kayak during a flood.
what the fuck?
Okay. She found him super attractive because he didn't show any fear and wasn't waiting for the National Guard to save him. Now that's a man. Instead, she said he was like a gondolier in the canals
Hey,
of Venice. A
she knows what
beacon
she's
of
looking
hope
for.
and comfort. She ended the post by saying he was a true New Orleans, and she hopes to find her Prince Charming. Like how it
Watch
took
him already be
Hurricane
taken.
Katrina for this woman to be like, now that's a man. You're like one of them funny Italians who sing on the boats. Sing me something, sweet cherry. For those who have felt frustrated about their lives, Craigslist has you covered with the rants and raves category. A woman
That would have been what I would have thought of. Honestly, I would have thought it was like an actual rave party kind of thing. Like, ooh, there's a rave nearby. Let's go check it out. Oh wait, these aren't raves. Never mind.
posted a rant about how her bus boyfriend and how she yearned for his
What's a bu-
smell.
What's a bus boyfriend?
You never really take into consideration the smell factor of people's lustfulness, do you?
Axe body spray, dude. Do y'all remember these commercials? Dude, I remember these commercials like all the way to like I think what 2011. I think these shit were so whack and crazy. Especially the anarchy ones. I think is like I remember the last ones I remember were the anarchies that got launched and branded and kind of stuff whatever when they released the commercials. All the angels were just like falling and shit. And then even Family Guy made a joke about it, like Axe body spray, how it attracts like kitties, quote quote, and it actually attracted kitties. So
They had pheromones.
And people, oh, ooh, you know what I mean? A bus boyfriend. I've never heard of like. Is that so?
oh, an actual bus.
To me,
I never heard
is
of
this
that
somebody
before.
who's like regularly on the bus?
Yeah.
Who does not know
Like
their
a work-
relationship?
like a work
It's
boyfriend.
like your work husband.
Yeah, okay, sure.
That's what.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, some of them work husband bullshit. If you gotta watch out, because that shit gets real very quick, doesn't it? Girls and guys joking around like that.
Work husband becomes new boyfriend.
Work husband becomes, we're doing a little taco tickle in the break room. You gotta watch out, man. The two
Gotta
originally
watch
met
out.
one morning after he sat next to her. She talked about how she loved his soul patch, but more importantly, the way he smelled. I'm gonna go ahead and say that again. His soul patch and the way he smelled.
I'm reading Pink Flags.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's Irish Spring. But it's, yeah, thank you. It's awesome. She was relieved he didn't smell like he smoked crack or cigarettes, which also happened to turn her on. She didn't want to get too horny, Nick, because I love the smell of crack and a little bit
I'm
of
not gonna
cigarettes in
question.
there. But I don't want to get too horny. I get wet. I get all goopy. Leave a little snail trail on the bus. She described it as sweet, soft, and clean, and admitted to silently sniffing him throughout the entire ride.
Creepy.
That
Wait,
is
you
creepy.
just met this guy.
My friends call me
Hey,
creepy,
how
but
you
I'm not
doing?
that
Hey, nice
creepy.
to meet you. I love your soul patch.
Okay, that'd be something I would be doing. Yes. Okay, shut up, friends. Shut up. That. Why you got? Damn it. I did that.
Thanks. You smell great.
I did that to my friend. Okay, shut up. I am creepy.
Thank you. Also, he definitely knew that she was smelling him. She's just like, oh.
I kept looking.
I fucking, okay, I feel like I'm being called. I did that to my friend on the randomly before while we're just like shopping, and it's like, you look really nice. You have a really nice like. You have a nice butt. I told him you had a nice butt. You kind of smell nice right now. I know it sounds so weird, but I did tell him that when we were shopping one day. You have a nice butt. I did happen to look down, and he's like, your butt looks really nice. I don't know why. Thank you. And I ended up, it's like, also, you smell nice. Dude, he's the fucking awkwardness of it.
Her eyes are open.
And he literally, that's
Thank you. Also,
that's what he did.
I knew that she was smelling him. She's just like,
I kept looking and she'd look away real quick.
her eyes are open the entire time smelling him. And he's just like,
what the fuck, Papa?
She's on his shoulder.
Oh god, I'm being so embarrassed. ASMR.
Wow. In the following days, the couple sat next to each other
Free
as the
ASMR
woman
for
describes the
papameat.
sexual tension building between them as they talked about books and their lives. That's sexual tension. How do they not get it on right there, Nick? It's palpable. It's in the air. It became such a big obsession that she told her boyfriend about her bus boyfriend and their conversations. That is brutal.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
You want to fuck a guy on the bus because he says he smells like crack? No.
No, he
doesn't smell
doesn't.
like that. That is a turn on though.
Does that mean that her boyfriend smells like crack?
That's what I'm wondering. He's like, babe, I smoke crack all the time. Why do we barely have sex? She's like, yeah, complicated. It's complicated.
It's
She did this to make him
complicated.
aware and jealous of the other man wanting to be around her. She said he felt threatened by the conversation, so he made sure to have passionate sex with her to mark his territory and, quote, realized that he was damn fortunate to have access to this poon.
The poon. Patooning.
It's one of those things when
Oh,
immediately
gosh.
you have a picture of someone in your head and they immediately turn into like the white trash version of that. That's exactly what happened. You're like,
No, not Wendigoon! No, not poor Wendigoon!
which honestly I should have seen at the crack and everything, but
Why?
One morning, her bus boyfriend didn't sit next to her.
Oh,
and
no.
Instead, chose a seat at the back of the bus. She almost got up to join him, but a 300-pound man sat next to her, smothering her with his body odor. Since that day, she hasn't seen him and yearns for his scent. That guy had to have said that, I'll pay you $70 to ride the bus with me and just sit there and block her in. Do you think, excuse me?
Yeah, I bet he had a feeling like, dude, she's smelling me. I don't want this no more. That, or that he moved.
No, I just want to get... Back in the day, Craigslist was a good way to find new friends, but it was also a great place to make sworn enemies.
Wait, really?
Veganism has been a controversial topic over the last few decades, but it has
You can
upset
make
one man
enemies?
so badly that he wanted to make a vegan fight club. He hopes to
What?
find a vegan that he can fight with no rules, and he can just beat the shit out of them. They can both just beat the hell out of each other. Does this sound like a man who's wrestling with guilt? Like a guy being that upset over veganism, do you think it's because he's like, I feel bad that I'm like killing animals and eating them? But you can't get that over on me because it tastes good. It's good.
I mean, it's Craigslist. I have. It's no, what? No, nope. It's Craigslist.
I feel like if he was like looking to beat like gay men, I feel like he'd be a closeted homosexual.
I think that still transcribes to veganism, because if anything, then he wants the vegan guy to fight back so then he can be punished. And essentially, it's painful. Well, I fought for this.
Exactly.
I fought to eat meat, that kind of thing. To make himself seem more intimidating, he claims to have been a yellow belt in judo 10 years prior and aims to fight someone to...
I don't know what the ranking system is for that. He's not that high, right? Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna look this up. You said judo, right?
work through. Intimidating, he claims to have been a yellow belt in judo.
Okay, let's see. Belt levels in judo. Ranks in judo. Alrighty. Let's see. Belt colors. Okay, the KU belt system is contained in the colors of white, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, and are both superior in junior practitioners. In some countries, junior practitioners have extra system in place to show progress between the two KU grades. So, a sub-rank can be symbolized by a small piece of fabric at the end of the belt. The piece added in the belt can never be lowered or the same color of the belt worn by the judoka. I believe I said that right. So an orange belt cannot have a yellow piece, but it can have a green, blue, or brown. Okay. So either he's a degree 5, I believe I'm reading this right. Or a 9th degree. He might be like, okay, so he's on the high, but if he's a junior, he's a 9th. But if he's an adult, let's see, what's the adult level? I think it's still the same. I'm still saying as it's 9. I really don't know. Either 8th or 9th. So he, like, I guess he's on the top, I guess. Like, it's a pretty good. So he's not, is how I put it. He's not like one of those baby rakes. So he actually is a good, like, yeah, I'm up here, I can kick your ass kind of shit.
10 years prior and aims to fight someone to work through his feelings. I just need to beat someone up. He's healthy. This is a healthy mind. If I can't physically altercate with somebody, I can't get these demons out. Despite it being a no rules fight, he immediately lays out his conditions. There's no rules, but I got a few rules. The vegan must wear a t-shirt that reads vegan.
Vegan, then nobody gets hurt. Okay. But wait, there's no rules, but there's rules.
Then nobody gets hurt.
Okay.
Wordplay?
I'm telling you, it feels like a sexual thing. I feel it's odd. So he can get super amped and angry during the fight. I want you to get me angry. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Okay, we get you angry.
Likewise, he will wear a shirt with something equally provoking, like
eat your steak like a man.
Or McDonald's.
Yeah, this is a deeply insecure man.
That is the worst, meanest word of all. Not really. McDonald's for a vegan. Because wait, actually they don't have any vegan food anymore. They don't have salad. So yeah, that's a mean word for vegans. McDonald's. We're going to eat at McDonald's because they have no salads.
This is a deeply, deeply insecure man who has a lot to work out. The next rule requires the person to be a fully committed vegan for 3 years or more, and to work in a fully vegan environment to demonstrate their
Beyond
commitment.
fried
the
chicken.
Final rule is that they have to be politically
Go
active
vegan.
and have scars from protests they're attended. This would show that they actually take their beliefs seriously instead of simply doing it to impress people or to get laid. This is skewing to either this is very real or this is extremely fake.
He's being serious on this. He's not doing this for the ones who just started. He's being this for the ones who done this for years, who's been bullied and like, let me bully you. He wants to bully them in a sense, but at the same time, he wants them to have a chance to fight back without it being like, okay.
I can't. There's no. It's one or the other. I can't tell.
I think this guy, his girlfriend cheated on him with a vegan.
100%.
And this.
If that's the case, I'm so sorry, man.
This is him trying to like get back at vegans.
100%. Something has happened to this man in the past where he has felt wronged through some kind of insecure. Something has happened, and he wants to kill the demon that's hovering over him.
That poor man.
If there is someone out there.
In return, I can only promise that I'm an ordinary guy who pays little attention to the news and who quietly supports the humane treatment of animals by buying organic meat, and who likes his bacon and eggs in the morning and believes that his diet is none of your damn business. And if this has your interest, please respond to this rant. With the right person, I honestly believe that we can cultivate some seriously animosity. I believe I'm saying that right. So let's meet and kick some teeth in.
Fully committed to the fight, they can gain respect for each other's views while kicking the shit out of each other.
Okay.
I don't believe that's what he's. I like how he tries to end it with him being like, and then we could be.
We could be best friends in the end. That's kind of funny. I think you just literally want to kick somebody. So you just want to have like a one-on-one fight with somebody. And just have a friend, just have a rival.
Become friends at the end. Whenever you visit a website, you expect to have fun and safe experience. Unfortunately, some people have
How did you meet your friend? I met him on Craigslist and kicked his ass. I called him a vegan. He called me a meat lover. I kicked his ass. That's how we became friends.
taken advantage of others, which has led to Craigslist crimes. It's not uncommon for criminals to sell stolen items on Craigslist, but in one instance, it exposed a much darker crime. In October of 2016, Sheriff Deputy Frankie Bybee responded to a service call at the home of a 79-year-old woman, whom he soon befriended. Over the next few months, Frankie got close to the woman and eventually gained access to her banking statements. As soon as he got access, he began siphoning over $65,000 to his own account. Good guy. The woman was quick to notice numerous fraudulent checks leaving her account and asked Frankie what was going on. In a panic, he forced her to ingest pills to make it seem like she took her own life so he could go off scot-free. Luckily, the woman survived and had a lengthy recovery in the hospital. God. Police were able to identify Frankie as the main suspect through fingerprints found on the fraudulent checks. Investigators cemented the case against him when they found Craigslist post where he had sold her dog.
He's at the picture too.
What a dumbass.
You sold her dog, dude. You sold her.
It's
That's
how
fucked
greedy
up.
can you be? Yeah. I'll even
Not only you fucked up that you stole money from her, you tried to kill her and make it look like a suicide. You sold her dog off Craigslist, the place where you met her. That's fucked up.
sell the fucking dog. I mean, can you leave her the dog? Does she have one companion in her life? My God.
No.
He was arrested in 2017 and charged with an attempted murder, theft, and fraud, and it took 4 years before being sentenced to 15 years in prison.
That, I bet, costed a lot of money and a lot of heartache, and that, oh my gosh. But at least I know it's only 15 years for that 4-year fight, but damn. You know, in the end, he lost all that $6,500.
Was it only
That
15 years?
65,000, but yeah, only for 15 years for all that. That's bullshit.
Attempted murder, tens of thousands of dollars stolen, and selling the goddamn dog.
Yeah.
15. Frankie,
You get 15.
you did a bad. Can we admit that Frankie did a bad thing? I was like, yeah. All right. Go have 15 years of vacation. You'll get your job back when you're done.
For
Craigslist
real.
is notorious for a lot of things. But one of its darker stories involves a straight-up serial killer. In 2009, Philip Markoff started paying for sex workers on Craigslist and meeting them in hotel rooms.
Why does this one sound familiar? This one sounds familiar, honestly.
After a few initial meetups, things would escalate. He met up with 25-year-old Julissa Brisman. Once inside the hotel room, he
Is this the one where she got strangled?
found her and shot her before fleeing the
not
scene.
that one.
He'd replicate this act 2 more times, except instead of killing the women, he would rob them and make his escape. Police were quick to pick up on the perpetrator,
Rest in
who
peace.
repeatedly contacted Craigslist and threatened them with a gun.
Wait, you contacted Craigslist and you threatened them with a gun? Bruh. You stupid.
Craigslist! They
Craigslist!
eventually linked Philip to Craigslist killer and arrested him while he was driving with his fiance. Brutal.
Brutal.
Man. Can you,
That's gotta be brutal. Like, you do have no idea that your fiance is the Craigslist killer, and you all of a sudden you're just having a normal day. You're thinking have a normal day, and then woo, get pulled over. Your husband gets arrested, and you get told that your husband is the soon to be husband is the Craigslist killer. How I'm sorry.
I feel so bad for like wives or any of that shit.
Rest in peace to all the ladies.
Yeah, I've been fucking prostitutes and I shoot them in the face with a pillow. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Also,
Sarah.
do you think that
What
ever
do you mean?
translates
You're
to people in their
you
own
just
life being
shot.
killed?
It's like
or do you
that-
think there's always that separation?
Nope.
Like him starting with like Craigslist prostitutes. Do you think that translates to like his neighbor pisses him off, so then he kills his neighbor? Like, do you think he feels? Because I have to imagine that once you get into that realm, you become like power hungry, or like no one can catch me.
I think it depends.
I don't know.
If it's prostitutes, it's probably just like an easy kill.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm going to say that, it's more of a power to balance and easy. And not only that, this is going to sound mean, it's in the sense that no one cares.
Well, yeah, because it's just people. No one's going to be looking for them. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. They're already in desperate means. I'm just saying that, like, I wonder if that's just if it evolves in that way, where after a while it's like that doesn't become fun anymore and it has to be more dangerous or something.
Yeah.
Because there has to be like a thrill aspect of like, oh, am I going to get caught? Right?
And then eventually, yeah, I could see that you getting bored and you're like, oh.
Then if you're the fiance there, you're like, I wonder how long it would have been until I would have been fucking next. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know?
Because she would have been, like, if anything, she would have been next too, or that, oh, goodness. It probably been a lot worse because she would have never, and not in the sense would have known. She probably didn't even know. I don't think she even know. I don't know the full story on this one, honestly. That's even worse. Of course, it's like, I don't know.
And then it would have been a thing of like, oh, I get new fiancés and I kill them. Like a fucking,
That would be another red flag right there, too. Like, hey, your fiance just died. You can find another fiance. That one dies. Suspicious.
He's a psychopath. Philip was a
Yeah,
medical
this is-
student with no previous medical record, so had it not been for the Craigslist messages, he might have gotten away with the whole damn thing. Thank God for the Craigslist messages. Like I
For
said.
real.
The next time you go buy something online, try and find it on Craigslist. You might be surprised by what you see. There's still a lot of cool shit on Craigslist. I will say that it's overrun with ads now, and like basically
Ooh.
people have made scripts to where bots can post stuff for like even like dealerships and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it like used to be, but every once in a while someone does upload some sick stuff. So
Ooh,
yeah, it's still worth
damn.
going to. The website is severely underrated and has helped countless people find new trinkets, new lovers, and ways to vent about their lives. Craigslist might be a dying website, but the legacy it will leave behind lives on forever.
Yeah.
And ever and ever. But at the same time, if you're going here's another hack. If you're on Craigslist and let's say you're buying like a Nintendo 64, there's a lot of like retro game people that go on
Fuck
Craigslist and look for
yeah.
stuff. Meet somewhere public, have someone come with you, and never go to anyone's house.
Yep.
Or be like, I'll meet you at a McDonald's park.
Always bring a friend, bring a phone, somewhere public for sure, because there's going to be a lot of people, because then if they say no, then don't do it. That's a bad deal.
Just be smart about it.
Yeah.
All right? If someone's like, got the whole collection in my basement.
Come into my
you'd be
basement.
Like, nah. Could you bring
Nah,
it to this
I'm
place?
good.
And if they say no, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
The Nintendo 64 is not worth it.
They actually say go to the police station for like meet outside a police station.
Nah, I mean, that's obnoxious. I mean, go to like just a public, like a McDonald's. There's always going to be someone in a drive-thru. Go to McDonald's. Also, don't go there. Don't go to a public place. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Go to like McDonald's at noon. There's going to be people around.
Their shift ends at midnight. So
Yeah, that's the best time they can do it. You're like, well, figure out another day.
Yeah,
I get
sorry,
it, but it's
man.
also just kind of weird to be like, let's meet at the police station. No.
No.
What? Well, I'll meet you
Why?
at Walmart. We can meet in front of Walmart by the security camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right in
Just
front of that
shit like
security camera, so if
Yeah.
anything happens, you know.
Meet in front of the police station. What
Of course, what a weirdo.
Weird thing.
Who means,
Officer,
that'd be
could-
something cross
Could
with
you
you.
watch over this transaction? Thank you. For the love of God, be safe. Take care of each other. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.